Alright kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KKG! KKG! Yay!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of KittyKatGaming. I'm back with Chris and Corey, and we're playing Costume Quest!
Hey, what's up? Have you talked to the guy with the red mask?
Where?
Shop, go and talk to the guy in the red mask.
This fella?
Yeah, what's he have to say?
Oh, is he a superhero?
Un-American. Oh, you gotta be... okay.
Oh, because you're beating him up.
You have to get the... Okay, you have to get the Statue of... the Statue of Liberty costume.
Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, change your costume.
Screw the goddamn...
Isn't this whole point of this game is that you can change the costume?
I've got...
Yeah, you can change it.
Yeah, I've only got 2 costumes.
No, you don't have it yet. You have to get
I like being the robot because you can go faster.
I'm pretty sure the Statue of Liberty costume is near the sewers, so... I don't know if there's a map in this fucking game. I feel like that would be...
There should be.
Proper. I don't really...
I'm glad there's no stupid fucking map. I hate maps in games.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I wish there's like if you pause it, there's a map. Because this game is really long and it's very Metroidvania where you get stuff that unlocks later and you keep going on. But it's not like special moves you unlock. It's just like areas are closed till you move on. I guess it's not really Metroid.
Hold on, I want to go back to Dennis for a minute.
Okay.
There's this like movie that fucked me up when I was a kid and scared me at Dennis. It was, I think it's called Dennis.
Oh, I know what one that is.
And in Dennis 2, I remember renting it from Blockbuster when I was a kid, and the VHS tape and putting it in and watching it. He like puts this woman under, like to do some dental work on her. He like completely knocks her out, and he's in the office alone, and he rapes her, and then he fucking pulls out all of her teeth and replaces them with razor blades. And then she wakes up and she's like, oh, what? Like blood's coming out of her mouth, and it is like the fucking creepiest movie I've ever seen.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
It's so fucked up. It is so fucked up. I do not recommend watching it, but someone out there probably knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So if we're talking about the scariest stuff that scared you growing up, one thing that scared me when I was a kid, why I have a fear of spiders, there's this one movie, I can't recall what it is, but there's this scene where this girl has a blemish on her face. And she's looking in the mirror and she pops it. And spider crawls out of her face.
Oh, it's like one of those urban legend things.
I think it is a movie about that, but then she like kind of like scratches at it and then more
I've seen that, yeah.
out. And that fucking terrified me.
That was I think the movie was called Urban Legends. Like, it was all about shit like that.
It was horrifying. Yeah. It was absolutely horrifying.
That was based on, I think it was a true story. It was a girl who, back in ye old times, girls used to have their hair done, and they would keep their hair like that for, like, a week. And, like, a girl had her hair done like that, and a spider laid eggs in her hair, and they hatched.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So I think that was, I could be completely wrong. But, yeah, I've definitely heard of that before.
Oh,
that movie also had the thing where they microwave the dog. Someone threw a dog in a microwave or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. It was just a movie though, so no dog.
That might have been the movie. I can't remember. I just remember that scene specifically.
Yeah, because it was like chunky, like when she was like pulling her face off.
When her face was fucking being like just spiders were just crawling out while she was screaming, and it was just like, I hate this movie. I hate it.
I love scary movies. I watch scary movies all the time, and like I always try and get Aaron. Aaron's like, "What do you want to watch tonight?" And I'm like, "I want to watch a scary movie." He's like, "You want to watch a scary movie all the time?" But I hate movies nowadays because they're all about jump scares.
Jump scares, to me, are the weakest form of fear. Because it's like, it's unfair. It's like your body is naturally prone to freak out when loud noises happen.
Yeah.
And you even if you know what to expect.
Oh, this is cute.
You still will be terrified.
Yeah, no, like, I feel like movies are really dropping in quality
You gotta
lately.
eat the apple. Space bar.
They only release... Oh, don't get the ones with worms in them.
You ate the worm, dude. You got a bob.
They only release scary movies. Not that one. They only release scary movies around Halloween time now. Like, fucking, why not release scary movies all year round?
This is sweet.
She's adorable.
She's so cute.
I really do like this game.
Oh, Chris.
It's a good game.
You have no idea how little I like games these days.
It's fun. It's just like this adorable RPG game, and it's very simple. So, like. Also, I don't think you can really get really high levels, so don't expect to be like level 50. I think you can only get to like 12.
It is like, no, the last 2 battles I almost died in, so there's a challenge to it.
It's very harrowing at some points. You also get those cards, which are really good for one-off things for bosses and like really difficult enemies, because you have like, like wizards that are kind of obnoxious, where they like heal the other parties. I hate those kinds of things in games, but they do add a layer of challenge. So
Oh, is this like a bake sale? It is.
you can't exactly go anywhere until you require certain things. You have to do certain things.
This is the kind of game I would have fucking loved as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun, but it came out on the 360, and I played it, and I got really far. I mean, I think I beat it, and then I got the second one, and to be honest, the second one didn't suck me in as much as the first one, because while this one has the charm of like a neighborhood, the second one's about time travel. So you go to like different periods, and it like has an underlying story of like a dentist like takes over, and he's like, oh, you go to Dentistopolis where they don't have Halloween, and it's just like, I hate that shit. It's like, I like the aesthetics of being a kid at Halloween.
Yeah, because this is just so simple. It reminds you of being a kid trick-or-treating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
They ruined Plants vs. Zombies that way, too. Like, the second Plants vs. Zombies is, like, zombies in time, and, like, you're going back to different time eras, and it's stupid.
yeah, no, exactly. Like, the first Plants vs. Zombies was a lot of fun. I played the shit out of that.
Oh,
But then
man,
the second
I love that
one,
game.
I didn't like, because I just didn't like the whole, like, you had to, like, pay to get, like, you could wait around for, like,
you have to pay a lot of money to play. It's a
leaves and
pay-to-play
shit.
game, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Man.
God. Excuse me.
Oh, what is that disembodied hand?
So when I buy this, do I only get one use of it?
I believe so.
Okay.
No, it's a stamp. So you apply it to yourself. Those are
Cool.
stamps. That's like a what do you call those shoes? What in Paper Mario they had something that was like a thing you put on your character. Mm-hmm. I think it is like what do you
Oh,
call
you've got
this
all your
thing?
candies gone.
I think it might be called a stamp.
Yeah, they said battle stamps.
Yeah, you can use one of them in battle.
You need to use the mask. Where's the mask?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You can use one of them in battle, and you set them up for your character.
Counterattack. That's cool.
There you go. Actually, I think you can use more. Check to see. Drag
Just
that there.
try and drag them all to your character.
I.
Oh,
No, you can only use one.
Maybe you can unlock the ability later.
Yeah, I think you can unlock. You talk to a guy and he asks for a shit ton of candy, but you can get a second one as well. I believe.
That's worth it.
This game has a cool little style like that. It's very charming. You have to find all the hidden people. It's exactly like South Park.
I love this kind of shit. It's the best.
That's cute.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like underlying uniqueness to this game. Okay. So
Whoa, what
Chris,
is that
you
green
should be
glowy thing?
looking for finding ways to get into the green chests because those hold the costume pieces.
Okay.
I know right now you need to get the Liberty costume.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure how. Talk to that guy. I think that's a save point.
Yeah, I haven't saved in like a long time.
You should probably save in case something drastic happens. Oh wow, you just hit
The
it.
last time I played a game where you have to like look for hiding people was Toomba.
Toomba, dude, Toomba's awesome.
Toomba's the fucking
I remember
shit.
that game.
Toomba was the best. Dude,
It was like
fucking
PS1, right?
Yeah.
Back. Oh, I had fucking this. I think I had. It was just like this PlayStation demo, and I played the fuck out of Tomba and Toy Story 2 for PlayStation. Those were the.
Toomba's one of my all-time
best.
favorites. I
Toomba's
never
a
beat it though.
great game. It was too hard.
was-
It's one of those games that's just like really fun. Another game that was really fun was Klonoa. I fucking
I never even
love
heard of that.
Klonoa 2 is like the cat that flaps with its ears.
What?
You ever played it?
No, never even heard of that.
Oh my god, you probably it was a great platformer back in the day. It was really I guess some people didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
It was a really really fun platformer. Klonoa 2 Klonoa 2 specifically was a really good platformer. Klonoa 1 was alright, but 2 kind of upped the ante. It made it way more fun.
What kind of game is it?
It's definitely a platformer, but it's a game where you grab characters and you throw them, or you use them as like projectile. You like throw them down to get higher, or you throw them into the background to hit things, or you throw them up or throw them to the side to like knock it. It just grabs stuff, bring it to you, and throw it.
Jeez.
And so it's kind of like I can't really think of a game that just like you grab enemies and use it as like projectiles, but it's like that.
Yeah.
You like inflate them when you grab them.
Jeez.
I think I liked it because it reminded me of Dig Dug, and I was a super big fan of Dig Dug.
Oh man, I love Dig Dug.
Dig Dug is my favorite arcade game. It is amazing because it's just like it's a game you can play forever, and it's like with Pac-Man. I really like Miss Pac-Man. I'm not a big fan of Pac-Man, but I am a huge fan of Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah?
Because it like is a lot fucking better. You ever played Miss Pac-Man?
I mean, I have, but I
There's a
remember it
lot
just being just like
fucking
Pac-Man,
better.
just with a bow.
Oh, fucking Miss Pac-Man. The thing about Miss Pac-Man is it had that thing where it, like the paths could split, I believe, and it just felt better. Like there's just something about, I don't know what it is. Some people could probably say, but like Miss Pac-Man had a special style to it that like definitive, that like made it better compared to Mr. Pac-Man. Maybe it was also like the fruits, like you had way more different fruits and shit to eat. So like made like an underwriting challenge to it. But Miss Pac-Man and Dig Dug were really, really fun games. Have you gone to all the houses, Chris?
I'm working on it.
That's the problem with this game. That's why maps are good. Like, you need to know where to go. That's my only biggest...
That's whatever.
Do you guys decorate your house in Philly?
No.
The good thing is that when you go to a house, it turns off the lights of the house. So you're
exactly.
Like, oh, okay.
That's.
I hate maps in games because it just makes you like, oh, I'm focusing on the map.
That's pretty much what this game was. I just remember there's this one specific fart. I keep talking like a...
Did you say fart?
Yeah, this one specific fart came out of my butt. There's this one part where...
Oh, there's a green glowy chest.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I couldn't figure out where the hell to go, and it was driving me crazy. You're eating a lot of candy. What were you going to talk about?
Well... Dude, have you seen House on the Hill?
Oh, House on the Hill?
That was that scary movie.
House on the Hill 2, I think I saw. It was where a bunch of like, I guess they were supposed to, I forget what it is, but it was like they went to a basement and there was like all this like weird shit happening to them. I like the idea where like stuff bothers people psychologically, like a group splits up and each person gets an individual experience.
Yeah.
There was also this other movie I saw that I really liked when I was a kid about psychics who go to this house. They're all a bunch of psychics and like people who have experienced like stuff. Like there's one guy who can see ghosts in the same sense as Sixth Sense, so he can like see dead
creepy.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But he's an adult, so he's not like what is like an Elijah Wood or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What's his name?
I think
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment.
I always fucking
You're
say.
so obsessed with fucking Haley Joel Osment.
Dude, he's in fucking everything.
Isn't he like fat now?
Oh, dude, he's totally beefy.
He was in some sex ed
Beefy.
movie.
Beefed up. He got.
Oh, good job, Chris.
I'm pretty
with Sixth Sense. I just remember. I forget what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was on ABC Family, or it might have been on. It was something. Maybe it was on Lifetime. I don't fucking remember. But I remember watching with my mom. It was like a 2-part series. I'm pretty sure it was called Rose Red.
Oh yeah. That was about the painter, and he had the model he was painting, and she turned into a ghost.
Is that
She was
it?
actually a ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like 5 psychics or 6 psychics that went there, and they had a bunch of crazy shit happen to them.
Oh shit.
That fucking movie, or like series or whatever. It was like a 3-part. It was like a 3-hour fucking special. Was amazing. I fucking love. I've been wanting to watch that movie again because there is stuff in that movie that still to this very day I can still see, and it still fucking scares me.
I want to watch that.
Okay, so there's like this like Chloe. She's like your average like black Louisiana like slave maid or whatever.
Okay.
So it's like really old timey.
Yeah.
And I guess she cheated. So I think you find this all. So I'm not really ruining anything. I hope, because I don't know if it's told at the beginning.
No.
But anyways, she ends up passing. It's such a. I don't want to ruin
look this
it.
up.
I don't want to ruin it, but there's a lot of like cunning clue-ish stuff, like Clue, where like people die and mistakes are made. So I think she meets her end because some really big. Do you remember that one in Louisiana? Maybe it was like this haunted like plantation where this woman this black. I don't want to call it slave, but that's what they were considered. This black servant.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be this black servant. She was really close to the family, but something happened where like she was betrayed and she ended up poisoning the 2 girls, and they haunt the plantation.
Holy shit.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a famous like plantation place. I don't know what it's called, but some people will probably know. But it's a famous worldwide place. But it's kind of like that. Like she did something that pissed off the guy, and he ended up killing her. And there's this one part in the fucking movie where this psychic falls on the ground in the area she was in, and she comes in there as a fucking skeleton, like a half dead looking skeleton girl, and she goes like, she puts her hand over his face, and he's screaming like bloody murder as she fucking covers it. And I saw that, and I had fucking nightmares for months. That terrified me. I don't know.
Holy shit.
People could probably vouch, but there's just crazy shit. Like there were ghosts who were pretending to be people, and the guy would follow her in the garden.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
That's different than the thing I was talking about.
And he ended up going crazy and drowning or dying, and the girl like saw him later, and he was being picked apart by crows. I don't know what this was on, but it's a really good. I'm pretty sure it's called Rose Red, but it was a really good movie about psychics who experience like hauntings that end up killing themselves.
All right, well, when we get back, we'll talk about more scary stuff. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss it, and we'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.